Damn Hatfields! Hey everybody, welcome back to The Wealth Around Us. I was just sitting here finishing off a beer and looking over some of my stuff and trying to get back in the swing of things lately. This is just a channel update for my viewers and subscribers and close friends. Just wanted to let you know how I was doing and to let you know what's coming up here. I've been doing a lot of work on the CRV bug-out vehicle. I ended up, here, let's show you. I ended up getting a pair of fuel tanks, and as you can see right there, the 7-gallon Aqua Tainer water tank from Reliance Products. Real good product. It manages to fit up there. I know what you're thinking. Oh yeah, that little line's not going to hold those. Well, actually it will, because it's got a steel core to it, so it's actually like a bungee cable thing. But that's not the biggest point. The biggest point is I found out that the roof rack on the FJ, let's see if I can get looking at my mouse here. The roof rack, it points right here and like right there are adjustable. You can actually turn like little knobs on the top and slide those bars back and forth to fit your needs. So what I'd done in the back there was slide 2 bars apart and then slide them back in there under tension, so it keeps from running back and forth. Put a little pad for the paint on the roof, and we're good to go. Get you another shot of it from the back there. As you can see, no, I've got to take them off to put it in the garage. You know, no biggie. They can go up there and come back down pretty simply. But the next thing I also got was the solar shower, which is going to be kept. It was just kept in this rear compartment back here by the door, and we're going to work a bar that you actually stick through here, hanging off the side, and it's going to house the solar shower. We might have like an up curve in it, so it can hold the solar shower right there. And hell, we might even build a shower curtain that circles around on a rung or something like that. So we'll be looking forward to some of that stuff in the future, as well as the radio enhancements and some of the underbody work we've done to it. Big one for a lot of the viewers who are wondering how my legs are doing. Well, I was able to walk today for the first time in a few months, and it was a really good thing. I'm still really wobbly on those legs, so we're not going to be doing any hiking vids or anything like that anytime soon, but just probably wanted to take a couple of minutes to discuss something a little more serious, and that is the status of the guy who ran into me. Now, I must reiterate this to all of my viewers, young and old alike. Anyone who drives a car, you need to listen up. So, let me just take a drink here, and here it goes. Okay. Well, the other day, a Gwinnett County police officer came to me, kind of pissed me off, actually forced me to come upstairs on my butt and talk to him sitting on my butt in front, in my house, at the front door, sitting on my butt, appeasing him. But, to make a long story short, what happened to Scott was he's still in the hospital. He's still undergoing, surgeries and reconstructive bone procedures and whatnot, because he really got banged up. But, Gwinnett County came to me, looking to basically, not even looking for my consent, just telling me, hey, we're doing this. But, they were going to charge Scott with a felony. 20 years in jail. I mean, no, I shouldn't even say jail. They keep you in jail for up to a year. They send you to prison after a year. So, yeah, they would have sent him to a federal penitentiary or something like that. It would have been not good at all. And they had every piece of evidence they needed to convict him for up to 20 years. I mean, they had my x-rays, they had my medical records, their office, investigation, their accident scene investigation. These guys were posed to put this dude away for a long time for breaking my legs. A lot of people don't know this, but in most states, there is a serious injury by vehicle law. And if you are at fault and you have broken someone's, deprived them of the use of their arm for any amount of time, even temporarily, broken their legs, or deprived them the use of any of their limbs for any amount of time, you are indeed guilty of a felony. And a lot of people don't realize this. Oh, you can have a wreck. Yeah, you break a guy's arm. Well, guess what? If the local constabulary, which is the police, if they want to charge you, in most states, they usually can. And these days, when it really comes down to police being, you either get a good cop or you get a really bad cop. One that has absolutely no moral compass and does not care if what he's doing is right or wrong. Now, I know in his little head, he probably thought he was doing me a favor. But I want to make a couple points of why I talked him out of charging Scott with a felony, 20-year felony. One, Scott is worth more to me out and earning a wage than he is sucking on the system's teat, so to speak, and getting, fed 3 squares in jail for the next 20 years. See, I don't believe that 2 rights make a wrong. And yes, I'll concede what he did was stupid. What he did was completely just inexcusable. I mean, I forgive the guy, but I'm not going to excuse his bad driving, all right? He doesn't ever need to drive a car again. And that's my warning to some of you guys out there, because I know I have some young viewers who are, like I was when I was a teenager and a young person, a little more headstrong, a little more reckless. And it really all just comes down to, it doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how careful you are, it doesn't matter really, how good or bad a driver you are. Accidents happen, and if you are not looking at the road, watching what you are doing, chances are, if something bad happens, it's going to be your fault. And, when it's your fault, you're the one who goes to jail, and you're the one who pays. I paid with my legs. I got up on these puppies earlier today, and boy, they are wobbly. They are wobbly, and they hurt, and I can barely stand up. Hank had to catch me from almost falling out of my FJ earlier, trying to get to it with my crutches. But if I could do anything for my viewers, it would be to share this life lesson with you, is that watch out, because if you hurt somebody, even inadvertently, the law here in Georgia says without malice, meaning if anyone does not mean to hurt somebody with a car, but they do, you are a felon. They take away your guns, they take away your right to vote, they take away your Social Security benefits. You are not allowed to go to certain places. You are not allowed to apply for certain jobs. A lot of jobs, high-paying jobs, actually. You got a felony on your record, they're not going to take you. And all of this could have come crashing down on Scott's head if he only would have known that, taking your eyes off the road for just a moment could lead to your ass going to jail for 20 years. I did not know this. I did not know that you could, get in an auto accident, and it's an accident. Accidents happen. But if someone's, say, I break someone's arm who's got it stuck out the window or something, or God forbid, cut some fingers off, you can be incarcerated for a long time and lose a lot of rights. So that's just another reason, from my heart to yours, I hope that anybody driving a car and watching this video will take it to heart that it is your responsibility to keep your eyes on the road and maintain such conditions as that you can stop safely. I want to say that it comes down to stupidity, but I don't believe it was stupidity that led Scott to do what he did and to make the mistake that he did. I believe it was genuine human concern. Otherwise, if he would have been jacking around on a cell phone for no good reason, calling his girl or whatever, texting her and ran into me, you better believe I would have let them take his ass to jail. And I'm willing to wager a good amount of money he would have gone to jail for a majority of that maximum term. He probably would have gone to prison for about 15 years. He broke both my legs, debilitated an arm, screwed up some joints on me real good. And, you know, okay, let's all be honest. You know, a guy walking around on crutches with, you know, suffering broken bones over most of his body going directly to jail, let's just say he ain't going to have too good a time of it. Jails are places where they keep man animals, and if you are not an animal when you go into a jail, trust me, the way they have the system set up and the corruption involved, they will turn you into an animal very quickly. And that is not a fate worth screwing around on the road, getting into a fender bender, and inflicting upon yourself. Really, it's not, people. So, just from my heart to yours, keep in mind that even when you're driving down the road, going to the store, whether they be your fault or not, there can be consequences. Look at me. It happened to me. It happens every day. As a matter of fact, since this whole thing, and I believe this is one of the reasons that cop was pushing, incarcerating him so hard, was over the period of me healing up and everything, there have been not one, not two, 3 related incidents in this area that resulted in people getting killed, people getting maimed horribly like I did, and it was all caused, check this out, by the driver of a minivan, like somewhere on the other side of the road. I mean, like in one case, the guy, his minivan, came the hell all over a 4-lane road, two 4-lane roads, crossed the median, went all the way over onto the opposite far end lane, and hit some family in a Lexus, and killed the dad, hurt 2 kids, hurt the wife, and I believe that the Gwinnett police have had enough of it. And I believe they're going to be going out there. I know around here, anyway, where I got hit, that road is patrolled 24/7 now. There's always an officer on that road just waiting to get you. And they've got a lot of people. A lot of people run down Bunton Road going 60 miles an hour when it's a 35. The only reason I still have these beauties right here is because I was going 35. Scott was going 65 on a 2-lane road, not looking at what he was doing, going around curves. And that is where I believe he fell short. He thought that piece of shit 93 Caravan was going to help him, or was going to maybe save him. He ended up ramping it off my SUV, but point remains, Scott's the worst for the wear. I'm the one walking around right now, and he owes his freedom and his rights right now to me. So Scott, if you're out there looking, buddy, don't drive no more minivans, dude. Seriously, call a taxi. Get your wife to haul you around, something like that. I doubt they're probably, in all actuality, since I talked them out of the felony charge, they're probably still going to charge you with reckless driving, injury by vehicle, and stuff. And I mean, you know, it's a shame. It really is a shame. But anyone, just again, one more time, if I can convince anybody watching this video to pay more attention when you are driving around your 3,500-pound cudgel of steel and glass, please, please, for the love of God, pay attention at all times when the vehicle is in motion. If the vehicle's stopped, if you pull over, if you want to answer your cell phone, that's fine. You go ahead. There's no law against that. But as it stands in Georgia, there's a law against texting, and in a lot of other states, they're starting to propose laws against talking on your cell phone while you're driving. I got to admit, I am all for it. And I do not see any problem with pulling your ass out of that car and revoking your license for being busy talking on your cell phone when you need to be driving. Okay? Studies have shown that driving while talking on a cell phone is about the equivalent of slamming 3 of these and getting on the road. You want to know why? You're distracted. You cannot place equal attention to the complicated process of driving a motor vehicle and the complicated process of operating a cell phone and engaging in a conversation that you are paying attention to. The attention goes one of those three ways. And it's just the sad truth of it. Actually, it's not even sad. It should be quite common. You cannot drive a car and text or talk on a cell phone at the same time. You say, oh, I do it. I've done it all the time. My friend, I say this unto you. Do not make that mistake, because I've already seen it made on me, and the guy who hit me has only me to thank for not being in prison right now. And this is common. This can happen to anybody in any state, anywhere, anytime, going to grandma's house, picking up the kids from school, or doing like I was doing, going back from the grocery store. I was gone maybe 15 minutes. And ended up having damn near my whole life shattered. I know Scott his life is probably in a wreck right now. He can't work like me. I work from the computer you're staring at. And I work sitting down, and I work pretty much in my studio. So I lucked out on that. Scott does something else. He doesn't have that job anymore. I guarantee they fired him whether or not he got hurt or not. They're like, look, you're not here at work. Sorry, got to let you go. That's how it is in Georgia. They do not give a hell. It's one of the most callous places to work I've ever seen. So think twice, people. Think twice, and if you get a jingle in your pocket or feel a buzz on your hip, wait. Just wait until you get somewhere safe to return that call. The world can wait. And I think that's one thing that cell phones have given us a false sense of, is that, oh, well, you know, this is the information age. We need to be right here, right now, doing it right now. No. You still have responsibilities, and nothing will ever change that. So don't irk your responsibilities. And definitely pay attention to your driving. So thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer to you today, but yeah, you know, it's surreal, and it really happened. You can go ahead and look it up. There's police records of it. I'll give you the guy's name, Officer Rosinski. But just pay attention, folks, and do pay presence of mind to the driving situation. The life you affect may not be your own. So thanks for watching, everybody, and always remember, there's a wealth around you.